That's an incredible way to wake up, if you ask me. Standing on the top of Odyssey on the roof. Had an absolutely incredible time so far, I'm not gonna lie. It's been really, really good. First day, definitely myself and Mark got it done. Took a couple hours to find the fish, as it does, and then after that it was smooth sailing. Yesterday myself and Damon went out, and it's an absolute pleasure to fish with him. Watching the stuff he's done years and years ago and being able to fish with him on the boat with him now is a surreal feeling. So we went out there and we created a video that was like the then and now, and it basically was what he experienced years and years ago to what I now experience with drones, and capturing fish in a completely different way, but kind of comparing the two. And yeah, it was incredible. So today, being at Bugatti and trying to recreate some of the stuff that they've done, that's what the trip's all about. I want to recreate a video which I used to be obsessed with years and years ago, probably 10 years ago to be fair. A guy called Glanny, who was an ex-nomad guide, actually waded from a channel across the reef into a blue hole and caught land-based GTs in a blue hole. And today is probably one of the only tides of the year I think you can do that. So what I'm gonna have to do, it's gonna be extremely hard. I'm basically gonna have to drive around, find a blue hole, send the drone in, find the GTs on the drone, and I'm only gonna have about a 2-hour window at low tide that I can recreate this. So I'm gonna walk across the dead coral. I'll show you it's dead. It's gonna be like basically just rock. Walk across the rock, find a blue hole, find a GT, and land base a giant. Watching that when I first started chasing GTs, and you know, that was completely undoable. Watching from home, just thinking these guys are out there in the middle of nowhere doing this cool stuff. So let's see if we can get it. Not bad there, bro. That's beautiful fishing. You look majestic in that light.
Really get my curve? No.
That was unlucky there, but
that was good though. We got the eat.
That was a mental eat. That was all we could ever ask for a perfect setup. Going again here.
This is the cast. Come on. Oh yes! was
Bro! He called it. This is the cast.
Boom!
Down the line. That's a 20 kilo fish, man. That's a 20 kilo fish. I'm getting after him if he dives over that ledge. You good?
Yep.
Yes, that's what we wanted. Very touchy on the throttle here, but I'm gonna get James straight over this ledge because it's actually way less than 10, and if he goes over the edge of it and dives, he's actually coming back around to the deep. Good on him. So it's 6 meters here on top. So we were sitting at about 35 meters, casting into 6 meters. It's perfect for Spanish. Like they had to be here. Had to be here. And a little thing that I've kind of learnt from barra fishing is we've got a 20 knot southerly, which is probably 2 hours away. I hope it's not. I hope it's 5 hours away. I hope it doesn't turn up. But I know that with barra, you have that kind of pre-bite leading into it. So that's what we're chasing. Hold on 2 seconds, getting the underwater here. That's a good fish. Don't. If he goes, he goes. It's sweet, bro. Alright, let's get a quick look at him if you can. He's not going to touch the deck here. It's going to be a nice, clean run around the other side for me. There's that 20. Just keep spinning, keep spinning.
Ooh.
That's a big fish, bro. That's a cracking spano. Alright, send him. Yes. We brought him on board only because we didn't want him to touch the deck. Oh, there's fusies right there. We're gonna go again real quick here. But that's at 20 knots I was talking about. Evil, but it's alright. We're gonna just push through.
I got him.
Yes, Spano! My guy! He's still on it.
Yes!
Got him! Got him! Yes! That's what we wanted! That's all we wanted! This guy's gonna be a very lucky Spanish. Oh, what the?
Shark must be on him.
That's all we wanted. We got a high tide, and we're going to be jumping in the blue. That's a good fish. It's all we wanted was an airstrike for the morning. It sets the scene, you know, like you can't beat a Mackie airstrike. Just going to come round here. He's mad. So being high tide and it's like coming to the top of the tide, I'm just gonna fight this guy for a bit because I don't want him to come in fresh. We thought we'd come out to some deeper shoals. I'll show you what the shoals look like on the sounder, and it paid off. It's only a small fish. God, he went hard. I'm actually, for the sake of the fish, I'm gonna get like an underwater shot of him and I'm gonna release him because we don't need this fish, and to bring him in the boat, they don't survive well. They just don't. So for the sake of the fish, I'm gonna get a little underwater shot here and then you guys are gonna see him release, but that was sick.
Got him just down there, hey?
Straight on this one here. You can go again.
Backward cast, that's right.
Yeah, send again. See if there's, because there was a couple that might have stirred the pot a bit. We did try and get the underwater GoPro into the water, but he self-released himself, which is even better. Oh, there is bait there too. No one knew he was there. So there is a bit of cloud, unfortunately, but I'm still running the Hummingbird Apex with a mapping card on it. It's probably going to be really hard for you guys to see, but down here is just a tiny green patch, and it's 35 meters, and we're probably casting into, I'm going to say 10 meters, being a high tide. and it's a deep shoal, so you've got the reef system on the outside of the reef. If I do that, you should be able to see a shiny line. That shiny line is the pressure, so the wave, like the current coming up the bank and basically forcing up, and it creates that smooth water. So if you ever see that, that's kind of how the way you pick which way the current's pushing. But love Spanish, that's all I wanted. Because you eliminate any movement. Oh, no. That's all right. That's right. Yeah. But James has been slaving on the boat the last 3 days as decky. So it's going to be epic to get him on board today, and he's going to help me out try and do the blue hole thing. We're going to have Mark, who we're going to pick up later. Mark's going to drive the boat. We're going to get off the boat. We're going to walk in. So it's going to be cool to kind of have James on board with me today for the first half of the day, doing this. Bending. Nothing wrong with a bit of bending. It's a nice little medium banger. It's a start.
Little pup.
Yeah, send him, bro. Beautiful. See you, buddy. Something that's pretty amazing, so if you actually match up that GPS, I know there's a bit of glare there, sorry for that, but look how accurate those two are. So I'm actually inside that sinkhole. I've got the drone up, you can see the boat, and I've got it in the GPS here. Makes like very, very easy, and I'll give you this back. So we've had the sounder on for a while. We've just been sounding in here just before we fish it. And where's me views gone? This one. It's actually incredibly, we've had up to like 35 meters of water. So on the outside here, we've probably got 5 meters, and inside this sinkhole, we've got 35 meters of water, which is pretty incredible, really. We're just going to do a couple of drifts in it and see what happens, see if we can pull a cool fish out. And then by the look of it, it's 1.2 meters around the outside, and today's tide actually goes to a 0, which I've never seen before. So we're probably only going to get 2 or 3 drifts in here, and then we're going to have to get out. So we'll do a couple of drifts, see if we can pull a fish out of it. Are you sinking straight down?
I did a little lob out.
Okay, I'm gonna I'll flick out this way. 32. Well, I'll keep an eye on it. That's wild. I reckon you'd find it like it'd be 40 meters in here.
Yeah, by the time we get to the other side.
No way. Were you bending?
Sort of
I'm on
like
the better.
Started zooming out.
Oh. The eye. First bending in the eye. There has to be something big in here. If we could find one bommy in here, we're on. Do you find if you wipe the fish out off a mark, not many other fish will go back and call it home?
Yeah, 100%.
It's like
a spot real good.
Yeah, it's as if like a fish pulls up to a spot and says no one's here. It's like going to Bali and walking past a restaurant and going no one's here, probably not going to pull in.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Come on. There he is. Oh my God.
He's on again.
That's the one. Yes. That's him. Sinkhole fish. Finally, it took a hot minute. It feels like a valley. There might be some more down there. Maybe sink it on down.
It looks like a little valley.
The first sinkhole fish. Took me a hot minute to hook one, but I got it done. Here we go. First sinkhole fish. That's a little gold spot trevally on a 130. That's cool. Now there's got to be something else cooler down there, but look, I'll take that as a start. That should drop out. See you, mate. Back down. All right, so we've done a couple of drifts. There wasn't much going on in there, surprisingly. Like even sounding around, we couldn't find a bommy. I'd love to have caught, imagine a red or something cool, big trout down the bottom, but Must just be a big sinkhole of sand or something down there. It'd be cool to send a camera down, but we don't have that. So we're gonna bounce out of here before it gets too low in the tide. And we're gonna start making our way to where we can get onto these rocks and start wading into the blue hole. So it's probably still got 2 or 3 hours until we can get off. So we'll keep fishing our way into it, but we'll go and set ourselves up in the right area.
So easy, isn't it?
Look at that.
Just
Look
step
who's,
across.
look who's back.
There it is.
That's the rig.
We're out of here.
One day we'll have one of them. Look at that thing. You probably go a touch more. Don't know if you guys can see behind me, so while we're waiting for this tide to drop to the point where we can hopefully walk on it, the epic blue hole there and another one in the background. We're using this, it's literally like we're fishing a drain, as if we're fishing for barramundi or flathead or something like that in a very particular way. Because the tide is so incredibly low today, that entire section of reef is going to go completely dry, and all the water's funneling into these shallow bays in front of us. So we're using that kind of blue hole scenario that's draining out to fish these sections these are going to be the only places on the reef that are holding water that we can access, unless we actually walk into the blue hole, which we are going to do. But for now, we're just going to fish these pockets, which are kind of like drains, and then we're probably going to wait another half an hour. That's going to be bone dry, and we can just trot on in there and have a go for a big GT. But for now, I mean, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. Like, that sand's going to go dry. This is beautiful, like weedy country. We've got bommies in amongst it, super fishy. So while that tide's draining out, give us probably half an hour, see what else we can kind of get in this zone here. It goes into a bit of a blue pocket over there, and there's a few more reef bommies. So I'm hoping that we can come across a couple more trout, big spanglies, just some fun stuff before we go in there and get gnarly. You can kind of go right up, then if you turn left and then turn the motor right, and you should be able to sail down it. Yeah, that's good there. You probably do it left and then turn the steering wheel, and we'll just sail into this abyss here. Pretty troppo looking zone. Don't know what it is, it's massive. Big. Yeah, you'll have a... Might... Nah, oh, I got one of me now. Big one. Big one. Come on, buddy. Got him. Big fish. That's a big one. He's gonna go mad. What is it?
It's pretty deep in the body.
What is that? That's massive. If you fire a couple out in here, wow, they came racing off that flat, whatever they were. Just send out a freshie. I might need to back up a little bit here, Mark, because whatever this is might want to go home. It is a big Chinaman. Knows how to pull string, that is for sure. Get to grab him if you can.
That is a stud.
Yeah, just lame, bro. Lame's good. You can't get much more troppo than that. Beautiful white sand. Huge big Chinaman on a 115 Mad Scad. I need to kind of have a chat to you guys about the old Chinaman because they are a nose-take species and there's a little rule against them. But for now, I'm going to slide this guy back into the water, and that is a stunning creature. And look at the scenes that we're in. Can't get much more troppo than that. Let him slide on back and take his ciguatera elsewhere. So a little bit of insight on the old Chinaman fish. They are a class no-take species, which I've now learned is actually a protected species. So even though the reason we can't take them is because they have ciguatera, they are classed as a no-take species. So targeting them is actually classed as illegal. So we're not actually targeting them, we're just fishing the flats, and if we catch one, we catch one, exactly like if we catch Maori wrasse or barramundi cod or red bass. I mean, it is what it is. We're fishing. If we catch a fish, we catch a fish, but we're not actually targeting them now. There's a couple of little holes and stuff along here. We'll just fish, we'll fish that little bit. So I'll let you have it, Mark, and just edge us in.
Which rod do you want me to take? I'll take this light one, you carry the heavy one. And go and take the GoPro.
It's in neutral?
Yeah.
No. It's in neutral and jacking plate is up.
Oh.
So you can be ultra shallow, just edge us in. You just grab that. I got my goey, got a radio, and I got this one. That's all we need. Beautiful. This is sick. This is living. So we'll go.
The other guys that used to do it.
Yeah, well that was plenty. That's my whole video is based around. Yeah, I'll cast into it, and then just in front of us here, about 50 meters in front of us, is a blue hole. That's something I've never ever seen before. If you turn around, you can legit see there's like a 500 step down into the reef. That's epic, man. This is nomad stuff. This is exactly what it's about. Righto, let's go. Big GT in a blue hole. Might take a couple of casts. I'm gonna make him to. Come on, baby.
Oh no, Marlin.
Marlin might have brought something in though.
Yeah.
Oh, double marlin attack.
Have to go on this side here.
Marlin central in here, bro. Merlins be everywhere. Oh! Oh! What was that?
Gay, it's a gay, I think. Get it on.
Oh my god, come on! Come on!
He's on it.
Oh my god, just put the camera in the place. It's a massive, massive Chinaman!
Oh my god, look at the wrasse!
Look at the wrasse! Oh my god!
Get him, Matt!
Come on! Get
him up!
Look at all the fish in there! Whoa! Oh my god! Yes! That was so good! Look at all the fish in here! That was mental, bro! I'll give you that. I'm gonna hold this thing up. He's gonna be so mad. That's a massive China, point blank. I'm gonna just send him back and go again. We don't have much time. Righto, buddy. Oh my god, there was a mega wrasse in there. I'm gonna cast again.
Ooh, I like it. He's close enough for sure.
This mustn't want to eat, eh? He has to have heard that. He just mustn't want to eat. Oh! Oh, what was that?
Yes, yes.
Nah. Is there a massive flatsy?
What's going on there? I don't think it is a flatsy. Haven't seen any big long tail or anything yet, have you?
No, is it? It can't be a sharky mackerel in a blue hole, can it?
It looks like it. It is.
Wow. Something followed him up. Definitely not the acquired species, but there's a sharky mackerel in a blue hole. That shows the life in this place. That's unbelievable. Look, I'm going to call that a very successful little mission. Mark, well done.
No
Thanks
worries,
for dropping
mate.
us off. And look, we're going to go try and get an air mackie.
Coming through broken.
The radio, every time. We're going to try and go get an air mackie
Copy.
for the afternoon. See how we go. That'll do her. You gonna turn? That way? Cool. That's good. No, that's good.
Alright.
Is that gonna hit? No. Casting. Oh, on it, hit. Yes! We had to finish strong. I just hope it's a big one. It feels pretty big. He's mad. He's definitely not as big as the ones behind him. Oh my gosh. But he's not bad, that's for sure. If there was ever a way to finish a day, it's like this. He's dogging it now. He knows. I think they were going to cast, but I think we beat them to it. So they've got the big boat, we got the little boat. It's only fair. Thankfully James retied this rig as well, so if we do pop a knot or something, so far not bad. Oh my gosh. Pretty big. Got it. Bail open. Oh! Yeah. Oh yeah. Is he pretty big? That is a way to finish an epic day. We basically did exactly what we wanted to do. We didn't get the Blue Hole GT, but we definitely got a big Odyssey GT. So, on that note, we're gonna have another cast, but thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow's a new day. Don't know what's gonna come from it, but no doubt it's gonna be something epic. Right, I'm gonna send this guy back in there. It is the end of the day here. This is how well we've done when you come to the end of the day and there's that many GTs at the back of the boat. We got tawnies, there's the bull. We got tawnies and a proper shark. This thing here, it's a proper shark. And then a heap of giant bangers.